Good luck, Hunter.
Good luck, Luca.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the King of the Scream. It is the tournament final match. It's the championship. And who is this talking to you? This is kind of weird. I'm Jeremy Adams. If you've been watching this tournament here in this channel, you might have seen that I was one of the competitors. Unfortunately, didn't quite make it to the finals, but because of that, I get the wonderful opportunity to host for the first time in this league. I'm so excited, and being a lover of horror and of this tourney, they've been great matches. I'm excited to be here. Let me first introduce our first player tonight, somebody that was able to edge me out based on knowing their New York geography so well, the person who put all of this together, who launched this league and gets to play in the finals. I'm so excited for him. Hunter, how are you feeling to be here tonight?
How's it going, guys? Yeah, the Cinderella story's continuing for right now. I don't know how long before the clock strikes midnight. So yeah, I'm ready to have fun. Let's do it.
Well, I think it's going to be a good match, and you know, I know you're gonna give it your best shot, Hunter. But let's go to your competitor tonight. I remember when you first reached out to me and said, "Hey, Jeremy, do you want to play in a horror league?" I was like, "Yeah, great. That sounds like fun." And then later on, I found out this person was in it, and I'm like, "You know what? Is it too late to back out? I don't think this is very much fun." And that, of course, is Luca Fallon. Luca, you're one of the greats of horror trivia. There is no question that, you know, if this thing was going to go to a finals, you would most likely be here. How are you feeling to be playing in the championship match?
I'm feeling good. You know, this has been like a fun tournament. I came here through a bye, so it doesn't necessarily feel like I've completely proved myself in terms of like the bracket as a whole. That said, I'm going to kick Hunter's ass. The clock has struck midnight, and he has turned back into a pumpkin.
Well, we will see for sure. You know, Cinderella, one of the all-time great horror movies to be quoting before going into this match. So, all right, guys, no further ado, let's get into it. So the way that it's going to work tonight is we're doing a few more questions than we have in previous matches because it is the final. We're going to have a 15 rapid fire question period. You'll get 15 questions. We'll go through those. And then at the end of that, we'll go into a round, which will be gain a point, lose a point, and there'll be 5 questions there. And I do, you know, just up on the off chance that we end up tied, I do have additional questions in case of a sudden death. So are we ready to play some horror trivia, my friends? Let's get into it. Your first question, no categories or anything as usual, just straight on into the questions. Which filmmaker wrote and directed Insidious Chapter 3? This is somebody that I'm quite fond of. Very talented individual.
You said wrote and directed, correct?
Yep. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We'll go ahead and go to Hunter first.
Lee Wanell.
Interesting spelling there, but Luca.
I'm a dumb motherfucker. James Wan.
Ooh, Hunter takes the first point. It is indeed like Lee Wanell. He took over on the third film. All right, your second question. What horror franchise has entries titled Urban Harvest, The Gathering, and Runaway?
I'm going basically off of, I think I remember one of these. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll start with Luca. What did you pull there?
I know there were too many of these movies, so Children of the Corn.
And Hunter?
I also said Children of the Corn.
You're both correct. All right, Luca's on the board. All right, let's kick into our third question here. In what 2020 horror film is a teenager killed by having a wine bottle shoved down his throat till it slices through his neck?
One of my favorite kills in this movie. It's so good.
My favorite kills ever. That's why I had to write the question.
Yes.
Or somebody wrote the question.
This is not getting off to a great start for old Luca.
3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go back to Hunter.
It's freaky.
And Luca.
I went with Happy Death Day to You.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but yeah, it is freaky. So we now have Hunter leading, but there's still a lot more questions to go here. All right, next question. Who wrote the screenplay for Scream 3.
Oh my god.
I just realized I should probably be taking score here. That might be a good thing for me to do.
I know this is wrong.
All right.
I have to write
5,
something.
4, 3,
Everywhere.
2,
Look at Tyson.
and 1. And I forgot to mention before, if you guys need repeats, you each have 3, I believe.
Yes.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and go to Luca.
I'm not tying you up because you're on a 2-point lead. It's Kevin Williamson.
And Hunter.
I also said Kevin Williamson, but I think this is the one he didn't do it.
I'm sorry, guys. It's actually not. I picked the one that he didn't write. We were looking for Aaron Kruger. Aaron Kruger.
I knew it was Kruger, but like I just couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, a little deeper name to pull there. All right. So continuing on to the next question. This might be, you know, the other person's preferred franchise. What is the first name of Detective Matthew's son, who is played by actor Eric Knudsen in Saw 2?
Ooh, okay.
He's also in Scream 4.
That's true. Little connection between the two preferred franchises there. I like it.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, first repeat for Hunter. What is the first name of Detective Matthew's son, who is played by actor Eric Knudsen in Saw 2? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll go back to Hunter.
I said Ethan.
And Luca.
Daniel.
Daniel is correct. And Luca gets it within 1 point here. All right, your next question, guys. We have to go back and get some classics in here. You know, got to cover all of horror cinema. So, what is the title of the 1955 sequel to Creature from the Black Lagoon? I don't think it gives anything away to say a young Clint Eastwood in this movie. Very interesting. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Okay, another repeat for Hunter. Make sure I write that down. All right. What is the title of the 1955 sequel to Creature from the Black Lagoon?
Wait. No, I got it.
If this is wrong,
that repeat help Luca. 5.
If this is wrong, I'm going to be so mad at myself.
3,
2,
and 1. All right, Luca, what did you get?
Revenge of the Creature.
And Hunter.
I said Return to the Black Lagoon.
Revenge of the Creature is correct, and it is a tied game.
My first guess was the creature walks, and I'm like, no, he swims.
Yeah, that might be a different franchise. All right, gents. Gotta get doing the real classic great movies now. What is the title of the 7th film in the Leprechaun franchise, which was released in 2014 and rebooted the series? Forgive my
series
sounds of the kitchen here.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to Hunter.
Leprechaun Origins.
And Luca.
Total guess. Leprechaun Lives.
Leprechaun Origins is correct. Hunter jumps back in the lead. This is a real seesaw. I like how this is going. Very interesting. All right, your next question. What is the name of the cult that allies with Michael in Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers? A little more basic question knowledge here.
All right, I'm in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Luca.
It's the Thorn Cult.
And Hunter.
Cult of Thorns.
That is correct. All right. Next question. What 2000s horror film has the tagline, "It's the last one you'll ever make"? take a little bit of thinking on this one.
What's the last one that ever made? You said 2000s, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Hunter.
I said Scream 3.
Oh, and Luca.
Wishmaster 3.
Oh, good guesses. Sorry, guys. It's the last one you'll ever make. Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn is the
That is wrong. Because they keep on going with those.
Well, I know. It's just a play on words. That's you kind of have to think it through. All right, your 10th question. All right. In what horror franchise will you see the suburban family, the Freelings, battling forces of the paranormal? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to Luca.
Context clues pull me through. Poltergeist.
And Hunter.
I said Sinister.
Poltergeist is correct. We have a tie game again. This is just a real
here.
Here indeed. All right. We're getting toward the end here. We're into the 11th question. Just a little further to go in the first round here. All right. What 2010s horror anthology film has segments named Amateur Night, Second Honeymoon, and Tuesday the 17th? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay, first repeat for Luca. Write that one down. All right. What 2010s horror anthology film has segments named Amateur Night, Second Honeymoon, and Tuesday the 17th? Looks like we got boards up. I'll do a quick 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to Hunter.
I said Tales from the Hood 3.
And Luca.
It's the Tales from the Hood 2.
Good guesses, guys. We're actually looking for a movie that I like a lot. VHS.
Oh!
VHS is the answer.
Is none of those are the one with the the hands coming out, the ghosts that coming out of the walls or anything like that, right? Like that's
that I know that I think Amateur Night is the one with like the witch lady, and then I don't quite remember which Second Honeymoon was, but yeah, it might have been. All right, your next question. And we're still tied. I like this. The films The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Maximum Overdrive, and From Beyond were released in what year?
Movie release dates.
Had to put one in there.
I'm just trying to do my math correct, and I might be off by a year.
4, yeah. Try not to Brooklyn it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, what do you got, Luca?
87.
And Hunter.
So I know it was 74 for the original. I said 76.
It's not. It's the 80s for sure.
Yeah. You were really close, Luca. You did the Brooklyn. It was 86.
86? Oh, I thought the From Beyond was a little later than that. I was going to assume 87.
It was the year after Reanimator.
Yeah, sure.
They waited a long time to do the sequel then. I thought it was like a few years later.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, Tobe Hooper never intended to make a sequel to that movie.
It was way later. Hills Have Eyes, the sequel was later, too. All right, your next question. We're up to 13, and we're still tied. Freddy Krueger turns into Super Freddy during a dream in which Nightmare on Elm Street film?
You want the full title or just the number?
If you could give me the subtitle, at least, that would be great.
Okay. No.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Yes, and that's your last repeat there, Hunter, just so you know. Freddy Krueger turns into Super Freddy during a dream in which Nightmare on Elm Street film? 5, 4, 3, 2, and pens down, Hunter. All right, what do you have, Hunter?
I said A New Nightmare.
And Luca?
It's, I believe, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child.
The Dream Child, number 5, is correct, and Luca takes a lead as we're getting closer to the last round. But we still got 2 questions here before we go into that last round. All right, got one more
Super
here.
Freddy sucks, by the way.
He really does.
Yeah, that whole movie is really bad. All right.
Second helpings!
All right, this one might be a little bit of a thinker, guys. I think you can do it.
I love to think.
Kane Hodder plays Jason Voorhees in how many official films in the Friday the 13th franchise?
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and sorry, Hunter, out of time there. All right, what do you got?
I'll put my cap on.
Okay.
New Blood, Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, and Freddy vs. Jason equals 5 movies.
And Hunter.
I said 3. I didn't think he was Jason favors Jason.
He actually isn't in Freddy vs. Jason. I'm sorry, it's just 4.
Yeah.
He's not in Freddy vs. Jason. Oh, it's Ken Kersinger. It's Ken Kersinger.
Yeah.
Yep. So no points on that one. You guys circled it. The answer was 4. But very close. I'm impressed with how close you guys got. All right, last question here before we get into this last round. Which Star Wars actor plays the mummy Karis in the 1959 Hammer horror film, The Mummy?
There are so many options.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably not the obvious ones. Could you repeat the question?
Yes, that's the second repeat for Luca. Which Star Wars actor plays the mummy Karis in the 1959 Hammer horror film, The Mummy?
I could be wrong.
5,
Easily.
4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I believe we go back to Hunter.
I went with the obvious. I said Christopher Lee.
And Luca.
I also went with the obvious and said Christopher Lee.
You both went with the obvious, and you were both correct.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good not to overthink it. I was like, David Prowse? He was way too, like, not born.
All right, guys. So we
I was like, no, I know that's wrong.
I mean, you know, Peter Cushing usually didn't do makeup. He was usually like the straight man in those movies. So good thinking there. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe I have 7-6 in Luca's favor. Does that sound correct?
Yeah, that's
all right. So that's where we're at. But heck, it's really close, and it could go any way in this last round.
Good
job.
Got
Luca. 5 more questions here.
Good job,
Great job, you guys. I'm sorry that the score isn't higher, but I think you're still both doing great.
No, it's fine.
You know,
man.
you're showing your knowledge for sure. All right. So again, we're gonna have 5 more questions here. For the question you get right, you get a point. For the question you get wrong, you gain a point. So it can go any way.
Miss a point, you mean?
Yeah, you can. I mean, lose a point. Sorry. All right. I think I'm as excited and tense as you guys are. I'm mixing myself up here. All right. Your next question. What is the name of the demon who is worshipped by Ellen Lee's coven in the film Hereditary?
Oh my god. Look, I might get this advantage again.
Unfortunately, don't have any more repeats for you, Hunter.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, what do you have there, Luca?
Ari Aster, Sail Me Home. You are Paimon.
And Hunter.
Set Horizon.
All right, it is indeed Paimon. So
yeah,
that puts us at 7-5. I'm doing this right. All right. Next question. What film from director Eli Roth has been remade?
Ooh.
Ooh.
How many repeats do
you have? One more, Luca. You have one more.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay. What film from director Eli Roth has been remade? Yeah, I thought this was one of the easier ones, which you just never know. You know, it's things that other people think are easy or hard for me. You never know how it's going to go. All right, 5, 4,
I know
3,
I'm wrong.
2, and 1. All right, Hunter.
I said Hostel.
And Luca.
I could not be wronger. I've come with Knock Knock.
I'm sorry. Actually looking for the first one, Cabin Fever. Cabin Fever.
Oh, really?
A remake.
Yeah, no. That's. I feel like such a fucking idiot.
Wow.
Right now.
All right, so guys, we're at 4 to 6 here. We've got 3 more questions. Still, you know, different things could happen here. All right. The main character Shigeharu lives alone with which member of his family in the Japanese film Audition? Just need the relation of the person he lives with. Don't need a character name or anything like that.
Oh. Which family member you said?
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, what do you have, Hunter?
I said his brother.
Luca.
He lives with his maid, his dog, who is called Gang, and his son.
Son is correct. All right, so with that,
I love you, Takashi Miike.
Audition.
All right, still got 2 more questions here. You're not technically out of it yet, Hunter, but this last question could be the decider. I don't know if you want to just, if this will be the last one, or if you want to go to
I
the
usually
6th
just
one.
go through all of them.
All right, we'll go to the last one in any case. All right, going back to the classic days again a little bit. Which horror legend plays Igor in 1939's Son of Frankenstein? This is actually the first film that had Igor in it. A lot of people don't know that trivia.
He was hunting.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What do you have, Luca?
I genuinely think that this is Bela Lugosi's best performance.
And Hunter.
I said Vincent Price.
Bela Lugosi is correct. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our last question. This is a fun one that I enjoy, that I like, so we'll probably end on this one. Which film from director Christopher Landon has the line, "She never wore makeup, never posted any cute selfies, and she literally owned a pair of Crocs. All the signs of a psycho killer"?
This sounds so much like one movie, but it's not a Christopher Landon movie. Unless... No, it's not.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, my friends. Let's start with Hunter.
Lose Happy Death Day.
And Luca.
This sounds so much like a line from Jennifer's Body, but that's Karen Kusama, I'm sure. It's Cam?
The correct answer is Happy Death Day, but because of how far ahead Luca was, and your winner, Luca Fallon. It was a really close match. It was tightly fought. Hunter was ahead at a couple points, and he was making a comeback there at the end, maybe with a couple more questions. You know, we could have seen how it could have gone, but, you know, we all know how much Luca knows, and, you know, I'm sure I would have gone down in just the same way if I had gotten to the slot. So, all right, let's go ahead and talk to our players here. Luca, you know, you got to play horror trivia, and that's got to always be fun for you, and you're the inaugural champion in this league. How does it feel? Yeah, I mean, doing horror trivia is always super fun. This was a little less fun than usual because, like, wow, these were some tough questions. Like, I think no matter who came out on top, some things just fell more in my niche. I got a Takashi Miike question and an Ari Aster question, which really pulled me out. Like, some of the stuff was really, like, esoteric and out there, even for me. At least in terms of like the specificity of some of the details and falling outside of where I tend to gravitate. But I had a great time. I had fun. Like I said, I got to answer questions about Takashi Miike, which, you know, you have my email, Mr. Miike, like contact me. I want to write for your movies. I think that would be a great movie. I'd love to see that one.
So that was super
he
fun.
does so many different genres, though.
He makes like 3-4 movies a year, and he can't hire me for any of them.
You know, I might send a message too. You got me thinking about this.
Yeah. But I had a great time. Like, mad respect to Hunter. He's a great competitor, a great player, and obviously he's the daddy of this league. And I look forward to maybe kicking some horror questions back and forth in the future.
Well, excellent job, and it's just, for me personally, Luke, it's a pleasure to see you play, especially in horror. And we tried to have questions. There weren't too many like name the city or questions or stuff like that, but still, you've got all of horror cinema to pull from. So it's gonna be tough. But you stuck it out. You didn't get in your head, and you do what you do. So congrats. And now I'm gonna talk to Hunter, who I have to say, Hunter, I'm so impressed with you. I mean, you've come. I hope this doesn't come off the wrong way, but you've come so far. You've beaten me in a couple matches in your league, and really shown that with the right set of questions, with the right, in the right arena, you really know your stuff and you really put in the work. How are you feeling? I mean, obviously it's got to hurt, but you went far. You pretty much, you were not that far behind at the end. You were catching up on that last question, and you were even ahead at certain points on the first question in this match. So how are you feeling?
The first question, I kind of started building confidence. I knew the Lee Winnell thing because I had just watched a podcast about it.
Yeah.
So recency bias kind of it's fresh on my mind. There were a lot of good questions in there. The Children of the Corn one, I only got because of The Gathering. I was just like that.
The word harvest was in there.
Yeah, that question that one I got because of Urban Harvest, and I was like, I know that there are way too many Children of the Corn movies. So
yeah, there are a lot of them. And I was worried on that last question because I had thought you slipped in Happy Death Day to You. And I was like, which one is it? Because I believe she said in both of them. And I was just like,
that's the fake out. When you get the director, it's probably going to be one of the two.
Yeah.
But, you were able to figure out probably the ending of that was the ending of the first movie with the
remake,
during
the new scene
in there. I've noticed that about you when you play Hunter. You think things through and you can kind of seize on details, and that's a sign of a good player. And I'm sure this is something you'll be looking to do again. And who knows, the next time. You've really shown what you can do here. And even again, going back to the last match where you got me on that Amityville question, I was very unhappy, but at the same time very impressed. And you impressed me again here tonight. And doing this against. Just to even show up here against Luca, like I was terrified. And it was like, I wanted to win the matches, but I was terrified to be in the seat that you're in. And I just think you showed such poise. And
I was definitely scared. I have a good game face, but underneath I was just like, I got to take at least a 2 or 3 point advantage here if I'm even going to have a chance.
Not at all the case. You were holding right in.
I had a horrible round 2, and that kind of showed. Luca, man, it's always an honor to play against you. You are a worthy first champion. But
absolutely, I
will be looking to bounce back, and hopefully we can do this rematch soon.
Maybe you'll have a use for that belt.
You got to make a horror belt, Hunter. You can't be using one of your wrestling belts or something. You got to get some nice blood and gore on that thing. I'd love to see that.
I'm gonna try.
Just make it just like line it one end to the other end and just like human faces.
Oh, yeah. Well,
do a Leatherface thing, and you don't even need to get a belt.
Grab the Necronomicon and make it like a spinner belt.
You just need to make a quick trip to the morgue there, Hunter. It's not that hard. All right. Well, this was an awesome match.
Your lungs.
This was an awesome match. It was my pleasure to be here, but I'm actually going to turn it over to the person that runs this league, Hunter, to kind of send us out here and plug, what else is going on this channel.
All right, guys. So if you did enjoy this, hit that like button, subscribe to Nerd Entertainment Network down below. We'll have more horror matches coming soon, as well as singles and Nerdum for the rest of the season. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.